Okay. The first phase is light dependent phase in photosynthesis. The light dependent phase, the heading only indicates photosynthesis reaction requires light. This light reaction takes place in thylakoid. What are thylakoid? They are flattened sac present in chloroplast. These thylakoids contain chlorophyll green pigment. So the light reaction includes two steps. First step, activation of chlorophyll. When leaves are exposed to sunlight, chlorophyll on exposure to sunlight, it becomes activated by absorbing photons. Photons are nothing but packets of energy. So smallest unit of light energy. Again, I'll repeat. So what we are studying, light reaction. Name only indicates light is required. When green leaves are exposed to sunlight, the chlorophyll pigment absorbs the sunlight and it gets activated by absorbing photons, small packets of light energy. Then we know plants require water. So the next step is splitting of water. Water, we know the molecular formula H2O. Whatever the energy absorbed, whatever the photons absorbed is utilized in breaking up of, in splitting of water. So here you can see the water molecule. It splits into 4H plus 4 electron plus oxygen. Since we are breaking water or splitting water, it is also called photolysis. Lysis means breakdown, photo means light. So we are splitting the water by light. So we know photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is nothing but conversion of light energy into chemical energy. Plants will prepare glucose. There are two mechanisms. First mechanism is light reaction. When green leaves exposed to sunlight, chlorophyll absorbs the light energy as photons. Photons are nothing but small packets of light energy. That energy will be utilized for splitting water molecule. So water will broken down to 4H plus, 4 electron and oxygen. The reaction is known as photolysis. What is photolysis? Splitting of water into hydrogen and oxygen in presence of light and grana. So grana we know, pile of thylakoids, a stack of coins. A stack of thylakoid we call it as grana. What are the end results? Okay, photolysis will happen. What about the end result? The hydrogen ion is picked up by a compound called NADP. The hydrogen ions, here we can see the hydrogen ions. These hydrogen ions are picked up by a compound called NADP. N, nicotinamide, A, adenine, D, dinucleotide phosphate. So when it accepts hydrogen, it will be reduced. So NADPH. NADP converted to NADPH. Next result, we can see the oxygen here. Hydrogen is utilized by NADP. NADP reduced to NADPH. Oxygen. So the oxygen component is given out as molecular oxygen. We know the end product of photosynthesis, that is the byproduct oxygen. We require oxygen. And here we can see electrons. These electrons are very important to produce ATP, energy rich component. So ADP plus phosphate give rise to ATP, adenosine triphosphate. So phosphate is added, therefore the process is called phosphorylation. Since the energy used in the process comes from the light, the process is also called photophosphorylation. So we can observe here Light dependent reaction occurs in chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is present in chloroplast. So what happens? Chlorophyll absorbs the light. It splits the water into oxygen, hydrogen, electron. Oxygen as a molecular oxygen byproduct, it will be released, and we know how oxygen is important for our survival. And hydrogen utilized by NADP converted to NADPH. And electron released is required for the production of ATP. Here you can see ADP plus phosphate addition. So it is called photophosphorylation or only phosphorylation.